I remember just being like, ow. And everyone was like, Nicole, you okay? Nicole, you've literally just been punched. Like, are you okay? Like, and I felt so dizzy and I literally was not with it. I could see stars. My skull was bruised. And he was a fully grown man, and there was me, my little fresher self. Hey guys, it's Nicole here, back with another video, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a story time of when I was assaulted by a stranger in a club, and I got really hurt. I didn't know them, but I was really hurt, and it was a very scary time. So I'm going to just share the story and basically give you the lowdown of what happened in that incident. Before I begin, if you aren't already, please make sure you're subscribed and you give this video a massive thumbs up. And as usual, comment down any suggestions or anything you'd like to see. And without further ado, let's get into the story time. This took place in my first year of university, and I still to this day can't believe it happened. The people who were there were in shock, and still when I tell people, they're like, that was just really not fair. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It completely knocked me for six, and I was so shook after that because I literally was like, I didn't even do anything and I got so badly hurt. So for a society that I had been training for quite basically most of the year, we had these competitions in March and we had three of them, and we were coming back from the competition on Sunday and we had won in our division and I think the overall title or something. So we were buzzing, we were so happy, pre-drinked a little bit on the way on the coach, but like I didn't really know we were planning to go out to this club. And my halls, for those of you who know Bristol, my halls was in Stoke Bishop in first year, and it's really far away from the actual clubs and the city centre. And I had to go back, get changed, get ready, and then come back out again. So I didn't have any time to pre or drink any alcohol. So it was like I was kind of just having a good time and kind of just high on the excitement and the joy and the rush and still the adrenaline of everything. And I was just really happy to go. So I was just buzzing and I went home, got changed, got ready, and then came to the club. So I was very much sober, but like I really didn't mind because I was just with good people. We were all buzzing, we were all on cloud nine because we won. Now we were all in a circle dancing, and I literally was just in my own world, just kind of like having a boogie. And then suddenly I feel something to the right of my face. I literally still remember it to this day. And it was so painful and I was so confused. It was a massive knock to the side of my face. And I remember just being like, ow. And everyone was like, Nicole, you okay? Nicole, you've literally just been punched. Like, are you okay? Like, and I felt so dizzy and I literally was not with it. I could see stars. And then suddenly I see this guy emerge from behind me and he begins to have a scrap with this guy in front and they start fighting. And I'm just like, I was just collateral damaged. So I just took a step back because I was just like, I've literally just been knocked out by this guy who was meant to be punching this guy in front, who was meant to be punching him. And I was just there like, luckily I was with people and they were like, Nicole, are you okay? Like, do you want some water? Like, do you want to sit down? But I was in so much pain and I was in a bit of shock that they didn't even say sorry. Like, he didn't even apologise. They were just literally having a scrap, and then in the end they ended up getting kicked out of the club. But they didn't say anything. I think they were just really drunk, but I was so out of it. So at this point now my head's throbbing and I'm just kind of like, oh, that's a bit annoying now. Like, I've just been literally punched in the face and it really was, I was in a lot of pain. And so the people that actually were having the fight, they left in the end. And from that day onwards, I literally had a lump to the side of my face and like my skull was bruised and my brain, people think it was a concussion of some sort, where because of the force, he properly punched me with all the intended effort. And he was a fully grown man, and there was me, my little fresher self, completely just, you know, completely startled and completely out of it. But I had a really bad bruise and it was kind of purpley at first and my head sort of went out a little bit. But yeah, it was not good and it really hurt. And as I was leaving the club, because I was like, I'm gonna get an early night now, I saw the two guys on the road kind of like still having a scrap, and just like completely out of it. And I was like, there's just no, I can't say anything, like I just want to go home. It was just really, really scary, and people were like, oh, you should report them, like you should say something. I'm just like, there's no point. Like, they were drunk, they made a mistake, like it's not gonna undo the fact I've now got a massive bruise to the side of my head. The scary bit was whenever I'd like concentrate or look at the screen or anything, it would really strain my eyes and it would really hurt. So for a couple of weeks I had to kind of like be careful, but it was nothing major or nothing too crazy for me to go to the hospital, thankfully. And I'm so lucky it was kind of just that. Very annoying that it was my head, because obviously your head is where your brain is. It's like the most important part of your body. So that was a little bit scary, but I'm very, very lucky and I'm grateful that nothing worse happened to me. That was all for today's video. Please make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a massive thumbs up. Let me know what you thought. Guys, be careful in clubs and when going out, whether in you're like a small group or a big group. You never know what people are capable of. I was literally in the wrong place at the wrong time. Super scary stuff. I'm just very, very lucky and very thankful that it wasn't so bad that I had to go hospital or anything. And things like this happen all the time, which is really, really scary. You know, I know some people maybe like, oh, this is sexist, but you'd think that because I was a girl they wouldn't lay hands on me, but it was a literal accident. But you know, they didn't really apologize or anything. As I said, I was just collateral damage. Scary stuff, but I'm all good now. So yeah, it's all good. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you guys in the next video.